Hey, what's up? I'm Dave Boyer, aka Mr. Boyer, aka the Swamp Man, in Canyonlands National Park, Utah, a place called Upheaval Dome. I'll let you take a look at it and we'll talk about it.
You drinking some water too, baby? Drink some of your water.
So this is kind of thought of as a mystery. One of the first predictions as to what formed this was it had something to do with a salt deposit and a salt mine collapse, essentially. But later scientists have proposed a different idea, and that is that a meteorite, a rock flying in from space, crashed in here and vaporized on impact. It was coming in so fast that the explosion, when it hit the ground, caused the rock to turn into vapor. We don't ever think of rock changing states into vapor. Maybe we think of it changing states into liquid, like lava or magma is melted rock into a liquid. But if you have enough heat, enough spreading out of the molecules, we can get rock to even vaporize and turn into a gas. I think this might be my first place I've been that is likely a spot where a meteor crashed into the surface. So you can see the crater. I'll pan around again to see the crater that formed. So we're up above the crater, obviously. You can't really tell the size of it all that well, but this crater is about 2 miles wide from one side to the other. A large meteor, like the one that a lot of people predict led to at least one of the causes of the extinction of the dinosaurs, that must have been a huge meteor. This would have been a pretty small meteor, maybe much bigger when it first came into Earth's atmosphere. Take a look up there at the sky. So our sky is made of an atmosphere of molecules: nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, water vapor that's up there. So as anything enters the atmosphere, like a spaceship returning, maybe from the International Space Station, like our new SpaceX rockets are doing now, as anything enters the atmosphere, it starts to rub on those molecules of oxygen and nitrogen and argon and carbon dioxide and water vapor. All these molecules cause friction between the object and the atmosphere. So things that are coming in, if you rub your hands together, that creates the force of friction. And friction can be transferred, that friction energy can be transferred into heat energy. So these things that come into the atmosphere start to heat up to insanely hot temperatures. If you've seen videos of the old space shuttle re-entering the atmosphere, it actually led to the explosion of the Columbia space shuttle, the last space shuttle that blew up. But for a rock to come in, like a meteor in space and a meteorite, when it enters the atmosphere, it's going to break apart into smaller pieces. And most rocks, the atmosphere gets hit by over 1,000 meteors every single day on Earth. But not many of those strike the surface of the Earth and cause something like a crater like this. Most of those meteors are going to burn up and break up into small bits and basically just kind of fall down as dust particles onto the surface. But the one that struck here was big enough that it probably broke up into lots of pieces, and most of it probably turned into dust, but a big enough piece of it made it down to the surface to cause this crater. It's pretty cool. Kind of a connection between our place here on Earth and the universe around us. We got over 1,000 meteors hitting the Earth every day, and this is one of them that happened a long time ago. It's pretty cool. Just wanted to stop and share it with you, tell you science rocks. Peace.